Hi, welcome to weekly SIG-Windows meeting. It is October 31st, and you're being hosted by Oddlaw today, Waldo's arch nemesis. And for anybody, just to let you know that we are a part of the CNCF and we follow the CNCF guidelines. And so if there's any concerns around any of those things, please let us know. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get started today. Big announcement today is code freeze is tonight at 6 p.m. I think Mark said he just opened up that PR, so be ready to go tonight. Are there any other announcements? Got a small group today.
I think maybe one other announcement or maybe a discussion is next week is KubeCon, and so I think we usually cancel the community meetings in favor of KubeCon. So maybe we just announce that. I think most of the people here are usually attending the meeting, so if we all agree, we can do that.
Yep, sounds good. Great. And then there's no new contributors today, so we'll just go right into the agenda. I think we were discussing this a little bit before, but I kept for the runtime class. I have it open over here. I think we've got test passing. We've got some LGTMs. We just need a few approvals. So nice work on that. Really great work.
Thanks for all the help.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything we should be doing here? I think we've pinged everybody.
Yeah, let's ping the folks in Slack. Let's get it on the SIG-Node agenda.
It's in their SIG-Node PR triage. Needs reviewer. Oh, well, is maybe it needs a
in the agenda for the community meeting.
I think
yeah, I think Peter is LGTM, right?
Yeah, so can we move that to?
So I think it's what, Dawn or Murnal or.
All right, I moved it over to needs approver.
Yeah,
that's okay. PR tracking needs approval from other SIGs.
All right, I'm gonna edit the agenda and go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this also has tie-ins to some of the stuff they're trying to do with the snapshotter. So I'm hoping that we'll get some traction.
Yeah, let me. Okay. Yeah, like I think that this is pretty. I feel like this for KEP that's gone through SIG-Node went pretty smoothly, and there's general consensus that this is a good feature and very little, pushback. So hopefully we can get this in. Let me just insert a link. It has. Okay, I added that to the SIG-Node agenda. So, like, what I'm wondering is if we can't get the approval, I think we should probably try and push for an exception for this. I think this is it should be pretty low risk. And a lot of people want it, and it's not a terribly huge change. It's mostly, confined to the node, and it will help on a number of scenarios. So I'll try and talk to, because I think we brought this all through SIG-Node and like the KEP's under SIG-Node. I'll try and talk to Sergey about filing the exception. I can write up the draft, but I think somebody from Node might want to be the one to actually put in the formal request.
Should we file the exception if it's not signed off by tonight?
I don't know. I don't think it matters. Like, I don't think it matters that much. I think that we can, like, what I'd probably recommend is if it's getting close to not getting signed off, maybe drop a message in the, I think, release management Slack channel. There's a couple different Slack channels that are all release related.
Okay.
But like one of them, and just say, hey, like, this is preemptive, this is close, and it's a pretty small change, but we're probably going to open an exception for this. There's generally the release leads allow the exceptions to come in like up to the end of the week.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then there's usually a discussion that's in that same release management channel with the SIG leadership and the release team about it too. So if it, I don't think we need to file the exception today.
Okay.
Like tomorrow should be plenty of time for it to still be considered.
Okay. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, and usually like high impact, low risk changes I've seen are more likely to go in than big changes or changes to like API server and type thing. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. It sounds like we're all set there. So Mark, you have KubeCon maintainer talk.
Yeah, so we're doing a maintainer talk, and I was kind of brainstorming and sharing with some of the SIG leads, but I also wanted to open it up here too. This time I think we're gonna do just we've kind of talked about ecosystem updates before too, but I think this with this past cycle, there's been enough kind of momentum in the ecosystem that we'll have a whole section for ecosystem updates that anybody who's interested in running Windows and Kubernetes is interested in. These are the I've listed some of the ones that I've been kind of tracking that have been announced in the past couple of months. I wanted to know if anybody else had anything else to add. And we'll link to either like the PRs or announcement emails and everything for that too. But the ones that I was thinking or remembering are there's the K3ES support for the Windows agents. That was kind of somebody dropped an announcement in Slack for that. There's the Calico. I think the Windows host container deployment methodology is GA now, or is GA in the next version of Calico. So that'd be good to call out. The next one is the Docker BuildX native Windows support. Before this meeting, I think we were just talking with James. There's been a lot of momentum in a couple of different repositories, mainly Moby, around having like the native builder, so you can run Docker BuildX on Windows, targeting Windows machines. And so I think it'd be good to call out that, but I think James was saying there may be some issues with it actually working now. And then the next one was the Windows Server annual channel release, and I think we'll do a good job of highlighting the differences between what this was and the Windows semi-annual channel release. This is the new Windows SKU that I think is available now. That's got a 1 year, there's a 1 year release cycle, and like the big difference with this is that there's much better compatibility with the containers and the host operating system. So you can run like a Windows Server 2022 container on any of the Windows Server annual channel updates too, so you don't have to rebuild your container images. And there was also some work done in Containerd and Brett Katana about to make sure that that's all supported too. So
Right.
some of those differences. Is there anything else that people wanted to mention around like kind of ecosystem type updates? And we'll do a section around Kubernetes specific updates with all of the kept work too. But I think I've been a little bit more aware of that.
When is your talk, Mark?
The talk is next Wednesday, I think at 11 a.m. Chicago time. Is that
Okay?
Is that correct, Aravind? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. Wednesday.
Yeah. So if anybody, like, I think I started a thread in the Slack too, and some of these were called out. I can go ahead and add the rest of them too, just so we have some history. But yeah, if anybody thinks of anything that we should call out, we should definitely do that. Or definitely let us know and we'll make sure to spread the word.
Okay, cool. So I saw a few more people have joined since we got started. Is there anything else for the agenda that anybody wanted to discuss today? Bring up last minute?
I don't have much, but I like your costume, James.
Thanks. It looks like, are you dressed up or are you just wearing a hat?
No, I'm still like doing this weird halfway moved into California thing, so I couldn't
Yeah.
have a costume.
Hmm.
Cool. All right, well then we'll give a few minutes back here and I think we'll see a few of you on SIG Node.
Yep.
Cool.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
folks.
All
Thank
right.
you.
See you
Everybody.
later.
Bye.
Bye.